In Hunt Showdown, when you hit hunters with certain weapons, they stick in them and cause them to bleed. In addition, you can run up to them and press a button to pull it out and cause additional damage. In patch 2.2.1, there was an update that significantly nerfed this mechanic. This could have a significant impact on anyone who likes trying to get kills with that pull damage. I'm going to take a look at every item that you can do pull damage with and test which shots and which parts of the body are now instant kills when you get that pull, and which you're going to need a little extra damage to finish off. How much damage you do to a hunter depends on where you hit them. In order from most damage to least damage, the zones on a hunter's body are the head, which is going to be an instant kill to anything. Then there's the upper torso, the lower torso, the arms, and then last and least damage is done to the legs. This damage modifier applies both when you initially hit them and when you do the pull. A pull in the chest is going to do 14 damage, a pull to the leg is only going to do 7. I forgot to mention that you should also keep in mind damage drop-off. The further you are away from your target, the less damage you'll be doing. So if you're too far away from your target, some of these numbers will be different. But if you're further away from your target and you're able to actually close on your target to do the pull for the pull damage, it's likely they'll have already taken additional damage from the bleed, because every item on this list does bleed damage when you stick it in someone. With the throwing knives, if you hit a hunter in the chest, that's a guaranteed kill. But if you hit them in the lower torso, then that's not a guaranteed kill and you're going to need the pull to finish them off. Keep in mind though, you technically need 1 tick of bleed because they're left with 1 HP, but that is going to happen extremely quick and it will be more or less instant. For the throwing axe, there actually isn't a spot that makes a difference here. This was a straight up nerf for the throwing axe. Anywhere in the upper or lower torso is a guaranteed kill, but if you hit someone in the arm, it does 100 damage, so a pull will no longer finish them off there. Another thing I was worried about was actually dealing with AI. Previously, with an axe, if you threw an axe and hit the arm of a grunt, when you pulled that axe out, it would kill the grunt. I was concerned that with this nerf, it would remove that. Seems like the grunt hitboxes remain unchanged, so if you throw an axe into an arm of a grunt, it will still kill. The similar story for the throwing spear. With the throwing spear, you get a guaranteed kill on the arm, and with the leg, you're not doing enough damage to be able to finish them off with the pull, so they're going to have a chance to react there. If you like this content and find value in it, please like, subscribe, and share. It greatly helps the channel. Moving on to the only 1 slot item we have, it's the hand crossbow. This is going to get a guaranteed kill to the lower chest, and then when we shoot him at the arm, after the pull, they're still going to have about 25 HP left, so this isn't going to be enough to do the job. The bow is going to be the most complicated of these. First of all, let's look at a full draw. With a full draw, it's going to kill anywhere to the head, either upper or lower torso, and arms. To do the leg, you need to get the pull, but that will be an immediate kill. If you use the bow without a draw, nothing but a headshot will kill even with a pull. You're going to need a few ticks of bleed in there, which is going to be plenty of time for them to counter you at that range. If you're doing a partial draw, you have a chance for it to work at the lower torso, but you should probably just go for a full draw now. It's definitely not going to be working on the arm reliably. I tested the bow with a 100 hands trait as well, and it really didn't make a meaningful difference, other than you can kill to the legs with a full draw. Everything else was more or less the same. For the Chu Ko Nu, it looks like a upper torso shot is going to be a 1-hit kill, whereas a lower torso shot will not be a kill even with the pull. They'll still have about 20 or 30 health left. For the bomb launcher, a shot to the arm is going to be a 1-hit kill. But a shot to the leg does 140 damage, so not only are they going to need the pull, they'll need the first tick of bleed as well. For the crossbow, if you shoot someone in the arm, that's going to be your 1-shot kill. Then, for the leg, it's going to require 1 tick of bleed and the pull to finish them off. Now you know the best and worst post-nerf ways to get your kills with pull damage.